A very good morning, class. So today we are going to learn about another topic, that is the size of tetrahedral and octahedral words. About the word and the tetrahedral word and the octahedral word, I have already explained that where the location and the number of these words. Yes, so words are the empty space that present in the unit cell. And as I told you that words are always smaller in shape, so the words will be always occupied by the cations. Anion cannot be fit into the words because anion has bigger size. Yes, so let's find the relation between this radius r, and that is mentioned with the small r because it is a word. So I am like using two different r for this. This small r is showing the radius of the octahedral word, and this is the radius of atom r. That means anion, okay, in the closed Babel structure. So let me consider a structure over here. This is the atoms. We can see at the all corners are there atom, and in this there is that what the octahedral void is there. Okay, so if I'm talking about, like, let's see this. AB is the edge length, AB or AD or CD or BC, everything, like all the four sides are the edge length. And if you see that this one is the radius of atom, this one is also the radius of atom, so this becomes R plus R, and this one is the word. So that's why I'm using the different color over here, and this is the radius of this word is like R, so complete I'm using, so that's why it will be 2R. Okay, so in the previous class, I have taken this R, this one as a capital R only. Why not here? So see, there is a difference between that and this. That was the BCC and FCC. That means centered atom. That means there also the atom was present, isn't it? So all the atoms are having same size, and that's why I have taken capital R for all the things, whether it is in the center or it is in the corner. But in this case, here it is the word, and word has a smaller size. That means different than the radius of the atom. So that's why I'm using different abbreviation. I hope it is clear. Okay, so let's do this mathematical calculation we will do. It is quite clear that edge length A is equal to, it is like two radius are there, two atoms are there, which are touching each other. So we can say that A is equal to 2R. Yes. And AB, this is R and this is R, that means 2R, AB is equal to A, and that is equal to 2R. I hope it is clear. Next thing, if you see that ABC is a right angle triangle, then in this should be not C, it will be ABD, let it be, or what is the next thing? BD I have taken. Okay, so it's a not C, let me consider it as a ABD, okay. ABD is a right angle triangle. Let me mark it properly. This one is ABD. Okay. Not C. So ABD is a right angle triangle. In this BD is a hypotenuse. Yes. So that will be equal to root under this square plus this square, isn't it? So can I write this BD as a 2R plus 2R? Can I write? This is R, this is R. So 2R and plus this 2R. Yes. And BD is the hypotenuse. So according to the Pythagoras formula, it will be root under 2A, A square plus A square. And if I'm taking that BD square is equal to, isn't it? But BD if you'll find, it will be root under 2A. I hope it is, you got it? Yes. This will be BD will be root under AD square and A square. Yes. Plus AB square, that means A square. So total is equal to 2A square. And that means if I will take BD, it will be root under 2A. Yes. And A is, we got this 2R. So can I put the value? So that's why this 2R, that means A ki jagah pe I have written, and this is 2. So it can be 2 root 2R, isn't it? Now, this one is, can I take the 2 common over here? Yes. So I have taken 2 common from this, so it becomes R plus R, and this 2 I have taken here in this side. So this 2 will be cancelled out with the 2 common, isn't it? Just do the maths calculation, you can do it. 2, and this is R plus R. Yes. So in the next step, what I am doing, this 2 I am taking in on this richest side. So this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled out. It will be root 2r, isn't it? So now root 2 is equal to, we know that 1.414 r, and this r I am taking it this side. So small r will be 0.414 r, isn't it? So it says that to fit, like for an atom to occupy an octahedral void, जो भी octahedral void में जाएगा उसका size क्या होना चाहिए? Its radius must be 0.141 times of the radius of the sphere. यानी कि जो sphere हम we are keeping at the corner, उस sphere के 0.414 times होना चाहिए, मतलब उससे बहुत छोटा होना चाहिए. Then only this will be fitted into the octahedral void. I hope it is clear. Yes. So now the next relation will be the relation between the radius of tetrahedral void and the radius of atom. Okay. So let's see that. In this case, we know that in body diagonal, there are the two tetrahedral void on each body diagonal at 1/4 distance from the each end. Okay. हर एंड से 1/4 डिस्टेंस पे होता है एक, और इधर से भी 1/4 पे एक होता है. Got it? Like this. So in this case, I have taken a unit cell, and in this is the body diagonal I have taken here, and I'm considering one void over there. So and considering that these all these A, C are touching each other. ये particles touch कर रहे हैं. Here also this A, this void, and this one is touching each other. Got it? Okay. So let's see, as the sphere A and C, this sphere A and C are actually touching each other. So we can say that this is a face diagonal, isn't it? So face diagonal, that means AC will be equal to R, this R plus this R. You have to assume that they are touching each other, isn't it? And the face diagonal will be, because these two are touching each other, so this is R and this is R, 2R. Yes. And it is a face diagonal, so according to that we can find the Pythagoras rule also, isn't it? So if I will find the Pythagoras rule, if I will apply the Pythagoras rule, we will get this AC is equal to root under 2A. Yes. So put the value of AC. AC is equal to 2R and is equal to 2A, root 2A. So just solve it, you will get this A is equal to root 2R. Got it? Any doubt in this? Now AD, we will consider the AD. Where is this AD? I have not mentioned here. Okay, in this case, this is AD, here it is. So this is also a, one second. This is also a right angle triangle. We have done in that BCC form. Yes. This one forming a right angle triangle. In this one is the hypotenuse AD. So it will be equal to this square plus this square, isn't it? And this square we got like root 2A ka square kar do, you will get 2A square, and this one is A square. So what will be this AD? AD will be root 3A. Is it clear? समझ में आ गई बात? Because these are this A, C, D, they are forming a right angle triangle. In this, the AD is the body diagonal. That means it is the hypotenuse, and this one will be the length, and this one will be the base. Okay, L square plus B square. We found this AC. Abhi we find here, that is, so AC square will be 2A square, and this is A square. So it will be 3A square. That means अगर हम AD निकालेंगे तो you will get this root 3A. Now put the value of A. A is root 2R. So I have just put this. Done. It's not like ये attached नहीं है. It's not like that. अगर attach कर भी दोगे तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. But it's not like that. Okay. ये मैंने ऊपर के लिए mark किया था. This one is marked for this. चलो. Now. But as small sphere, this is the smallest sphere, and this void, as I told you in the starting only, these are in contact with each other. Yes. So as a small sphere, that means which is the void, touches other spheres also. So evidently it is saying that it is forming a body diagonal AD, and this will be equal to R. This is R, and this is 2R. Can I say? Yes. This is R. this is R, and this is 2R. All three are touching each other. So body diagonal AD can be written as R plus 2R plus R. This R and this R will be capital, and this R will be small, void ka. So can I write like this? Any problem in this? Yes. This is the 2R for both the atom. Here this atom and this atom, isn't it? Yes. And this is 2R small radius, that means for void. Clear? So now AD we got this and AD we got this. So equate it, because LHS same, so RHS will also be same. So can I write like this? 2R plus R is equal to root 3A, and root 3A value I have written root 3 into root 2 into R. Any problem? Okay. So now 2 I am crossing, I am taking it on this side. So this will be R plus R left over here. And this is root 3, and can it be like root 2 niche aa jayega? Yes, denominator. Clear? Solve karo, you will get it root 3 by root 2 R. Now I am taking this R on this RHS side. So what will happen? This will be root 3R minus root 2R upon root 2. LCM aap le lo, I will give you. Yes. Root 3 is equal to 1.73. We know that. And root 2 is equal to 1.414. We know that. Yes. So just solve it. You will get this 0.225. All this subtract and then divide. We will get 0.225R. It means that, that sphere or that cation to fit into the what? Into the tetrahedral void of a closed packing structure, its radius, the atom which is going to fit into this void, its radius should be 0.225 times than the radius of the sphere. I hope it is clear. Yes, मतलब atom के size से anion के size से 0.225 times छोटा होना चाहिए, then only it will be fitted into the tetrahedral void. So now some questions based on that. Okay, so let's do this. A question is that a solid is made up of two elements A and B. A are in CCP, that means N, simple, and B atoms occupy all the octahedral sites, that means B will be N. Clear है? समझ में आई बात? Here N से करने से नहीं होगा, because something is written over here. If all the face centered along one axis are removed. Already we have done this kind of question. Yes. So face centered से B atom जो होगा, that will be in the side. So B atom पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, because it is going in the, it is fitted into the sides. So the one which is at the face center वो जाएगा. So A R in CCP, इसमें क्या होता है? 8 into 1 by 8 we do, and plus 6 into 1 by 2, 6 on the faces. Yes. So एक along one axis से अगर जा रहा, तो earlier it was 6, now it will be 4. So 4 into 1 by 2. Yes. Let's do this. देखो समझो कैसे हुआ यहाँ पे. A is equal to N, quite clear है. Where is my mouse? A is equal to N, CCP है. B is also N, because it is in the octahedral side and equal होता है. Got it? A earlier कैसे N होता है? Here it is sorry, it's a mistake over here. This is 1 by 8. 1 by 8 into 8. Total number of जो sphere होते हैं वो 8 होते हैं, and contribution is 1 by 8, so it will be 1, and this is 6 face पे 1 by 2 4. Earlier 4 होते हैं, but now क्या हो रहा है? All the face centered along one axis are removed, so this is not going to change. It will be remain like this, isn't it? And जो face centered bit, यानी कि total face centered are 6, so out of 6 2 will be removed, isn't it? So now it is left with the 4 only. So if you'll solve this, you will get this 3. So that means A, earlier it was 4, but now it is not 4. A will be 3 only. लेकिन B में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा, तो B as it is रह जाएगा, ठीक है? And moreover, if you want to calculate, you can find the octahedral void. They are on the edge center. So 12 into 1 by 4 contribution, and along with 1 in body diagonal, body center. So 1 into 1, that is 4. So A3B4. I hope it is clear. Yes. Another question. Sodium crystallizes in the BCC unit cell. This is of your NCERT homework. Calculate the approximate number of unit cell in 9.2 gram of sodium. So you have to find unit cell in 9.2 gram of sodium. So पहले हम क्या करते हैं, we will find this. देखो अब ये BCC है, isn't it? So BCC का मतलब एक यूनिट सेल में कितने होंगे, 2 एटम्स होंगे. 2 atoms are present in 1 unit cell, isn't it? So if I will find number of atoms present in this gram, so can I find the unit cell, isn't it? 2 atoms are present in 1 unit cell. So इससे जो हम find करेंगे number of atoms that will be present in which in how many unit cell निकल जाएगा. So 9.2 gram में हम पहले what we will find the number of atoms. So formula आपको पढ़ाया हुआ है class 9th में. And even you have done in the 11th also. Number of atom is equal to weight upon molecular mass into Avogadro number. ठीक है, this is the, just to explain, ये रहा यहाँ पे देखो. This is the formula ना, weight upon molecular weight or atomic weight into Avogadro number. This was the formula. Number of atoms का formula था what? Weight upon atomic weight weight upon atomic weight into Avogadro number. Yes, so weight is given 9.2, atomic weight we know that sodium 23, Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Solve it, you will get 2.4 into 10 to the power 23. So this many atom is present. ठीक है, समझ में आई बात, ये atoms आपके पास है. So we know that in the BCC number of atoms are 2. So we can say that 2 atoms are present in 1 unit cell. So this many atoms will present in what? In how many unit cells? So this will be, yes, you can do like this. This is the unitary method. Yes, you have done in class 6, 7. So by this unitary method, you can do easily. Oh, yes, got it. Or that way also, that number of atoms upon the present in 1 unit cell, you will do and you will get it. This is 23. Yes, so you will solve and you will get this. So this is the number of unit cell present in 9.2 gram of sodium. Now the next topic is radius ratio. This is again the kind of learning topic, okay, and this will give you the coordination number, structure and few examples also. So some direct question can also be framed in this way, and it is asked in your paper. Like it was there in that entrance exam also. So radius ratio is the ratio of the radius of cation to the radius of anion. ध्यान रखना, cation upon anion. That means it should always be less than 1 because we are keeping the smaller radius as a numerator and more ratio, bigger radius at the as the denominator. Got it? So it will always be less than 1. Or maximum 1. So radius ratio is equal to cation upon anion. And this is the table you are supposed to learn this. ये चीज आपको this is the things to learn. Radius of cation should be equal to 0.225 into radius of anion. Or you can write this way also. Radius of cation is equal to, right now we have solved. Yes, we have like derived the formula. This way also you can write. Got it? Capital R means it is a radius of anion. Similarly, in this case also you can write in this, and instead of this you can write capital R. Clear? And this is the thing you are supposed to learn. If the radius ratio is between 1.155 to 0.225, the coordination number will be 3 and the structure will be trigonal planar, structural type B2O3, example B2O3. जो most commonly asked है वो मैं आपको बता देती हूँ. That is 0.225 to 0.415. Coordination number will be 4 and example will be Z and S. ये most commonly पूछा जाता है and that is a tetrahedral structure. Next NaCl and next CaCl. These three are the important one. NaCl has the coordination number 6. The radius ratio is between 0.414 to 0.732. और CaCl जो होगा coordination number will be 8 and its radius ratio will be 0.732 to 1. Okay, so these three are the important one. Where is that mouse? These three are the important one, and the question can be directly formed from this from this. Okay, actually, so one more thing, one question can be asked in this. This is just checked properly. NaCl has a coordination number 6. That means in NaCl crystal, one Na is attached with the 6 Cl minus, or you can say that the 1 Cl is attached with the 6 Na plus cation. While in this, it is surrounded by the 8. So a question can be framed in this from this topic, that is, by what way NaCl type crystal can be converted into CaCl type. NaCl ka coordination number is 6, isn't it? And here it is coordination number 8. So what we are doing, we are going to increase the number of coordination number we are going to increase, isn't it? So what will happen? By increasing the pressure. Okay? So in this question we can see that NaCl has the 6 coordination number while the CaCl has 8 coordination number. So that means coordination number is going to be more. It is going to be closer, isn't it? So how, when, by what way we can bring the atoms close? By applying the pressure, isn't it? So that's why the answer will be, as the coordination number of CaCl is 8 and that of NaCl is 6, so by increasing pressure, NaCl can be converted into CaCl. Got it? And if the same question would be in reverse way, then kya karte? Like the question is, by what way CaCl type crystal can be converted into NaCl? Now the pehle se coordination number is 6 and here afterward it is going to be like, that means the molecule are going away from each other, isn't it? So that means by decreasing the pressure or by increasing the temperature we can do. Yes. So as the coordination number of NaCl is 6 and that of CaCl is 8, so by applying temperature or reducing pressure. So we will basically know this, reducing pressure. Okay. CaCl can be converted into NaCl. I hope it is clear. Now the next question is the radius of Na plus ion, and this is most frequently asked question and one of the important question type, one of the important type of the question. The radius of Na plus ion is 95 picometer and that of Cl minus ion is 181 picometer. Predict the coordination number. You can do cation upon anion. So just do this, 95 upon 181, you will get this 0.524. Okay. So ये बहुत ही easy type question and इससे थोड़ा सा पूछा सकता है what will be the coordination number. So this is in between 0.415 to 0.732, isn't it? So what should be the coordination number? Coordination number will be 6. So ये important part है. Another question is also a very important question. This one. Bromine minus iron form a close packed structure. It is again another set of important question. Iron form a close packed structure if the radius of Br minus iron is 195 picometer. Anion का radius दिया हुआ है. Calculate the radius of the cation that just fits into the tetrahedral void, tetrahedral hole. So what we will know? We know the formula and the another part is also given. So we know that for the tetrahedral void, what is that relation? The cation size should be 0.225 into the anion size. Yes or no? So we will do this. Our cation size is equal to 0.225 into anion size. Anion size is 195. Multiply it, you will get. This is the 43.87 picometer should be the radius of the cation which can be fitted into its tetrahedral hole. Yes, या तो इतना होना चाहिए, इससे कम भी होगा तो भी वो जाके fit हो सकता है. If the cation size is less than this size, then also it can be fit into that, isn't it? Because ये जो है वो maximum size है cation का which will be fit into the tetrahedral hole. Now the next question is, can a cation having radius of 82 picometer be slipped into octahedral hole of the crystal? मतलब आसानी से अंदर चला जाए तो क्या होना चाहिए? जो रेडियस आना चाहिए octahedral void का ये 82 picometer से ज्यादा होना चाहिए, तभी ये 82 picometer will slip into that hole. Yes, समझ में आई बात? So we know the formula. Octahedral hole के लिए we know that R plus will be 0.414 R minus, isn't it? This is the radius ratio formula. So just put this R minus is 195 picometer. You put it and you will get this 80.7. यानी कि whatever the hole is present for that size is maximum 80.73. या तो 80.73 पिकोमीटर का कैटायन उसके अंदर जाएगा या फिर उससे कम साइज का, छोटा साइज का, बट जो रेडियस आपको दी जा रही है वो 82 पिकोमीटर है. दैट मीन्स इट इज बिगर देन द साइज ऑफ द ऑक्टाहेड्रल void, octahedral hole. So that means, can it be fit into that? No, it cannot be fit into that. It cannot slip into that octahedral void. Clear? So smaller than the size of the cation, so cannot fit. Clear? Yes. Another question, the same type. A solid A plus Br minus has NaCl type, यानी कि coordination number 6 है. Radius ratio should be in between 0.414 and 0.732. चलो, just for learning I'm telling. इसकी कोई use, इसका use है या नहीं है, that we will learn. See, if the anion has a radius of 241.5 picometer, anion का radius given है, what should be the ideal radius of cation? अब यहाँ पे देखो, this is simply asked that what should be the ideal. तो इसके लिए तुम्हें coordination number इसका जानना होगा. And if you will not know the coordination number, it will not know the radius ratio, you will not be able to find it. Okay, so NaCl is coordination number is 6 and it is the radius ratio is in between 0.414, the least one, and the maximum one is 0.732. So we will consider the ideal radius. हम नीचे से लेके चलेंगे 0.414, यानी कि it has the octahedral void. Yes, so we know the formula. So as NaCl has octahedral type structure, so ideal radius will be 0.414 into R minus. So put this R minus 0.414 multiplied by I minus is 241.5. You just do it. I have directly written over here 0.414. Okay, solve it. 0.414 multiplied by 241.5. You will get this 100 picometer. Got it? Okay, so this is the ideal radius of the cation which will be fitted into the octahedral void of NaCl. Next part is still not completed. The next part is, can be cation C plus, कोई एक cation है जो another cation C plus having radius of 50 picometer, उसका radius जो है 50 picometer, be fitted into the tetrahedral hole. So you know the formula of tetrahedral hole. R plus will be 0.225 into R minus. Just do it and calculate it. 0.225 multiplied by the anion size is 241.5. You just get it. The whole size we are getting 54.3 picometer. And जो cation दिया जा रहा है वो कितने size का है? Only 50 picometer. The cation size is smaller than the whole size, so easily fit हो जाएगा. Got it? So yes, the cation C can be easily fitted. Clear? Because smaller is its size is smaller than the tetrahedral hole, isn't it? Okay. So now the next question is, in a mineral spinel having a formula MgAl2O4. ध्यान से समझना this question. MgAl2O4 oxides जो हैं they are present at the CCP. That means no issue, N पे होंगे, ठीक है? And Mg plus 2 ions occupy the tetrahedral word. So you have to find the tetrahedral words will be 2n, isn't it? It will be 2n. Or you can say that the 8 or Al plus 3 ions occupied the octahedral word. That means it will be n, or you can say that the 4. Yes? कोई दिक्कत? So how many tetrahedral words are there? 8. We have 8. Total words are, we have 8. And how many octahedral word? We have 4. So just check how many cation has to be fit into that. Mg plus 2 has to be fit into this tetrahedral word. So how many Mg we have? 1 only. So it will take 1 by 8, isn't it? 8 words हैं, उसमें 1 by 8 होगा. What percentage of tetrahedral word is occupied by Mg plus 2? Mg plus 2, sorry, it will be plus 2. So out of 8 words, Mg is going to occupy only 1 because 1 Mg only, isn't it? सिर्फ एक Mg दिया हुआ है. So out of 8, it is going to occupy 1. So the contribution, the fraction which is going to be occupied by magnesium is 1 by 8 only. And since it is asked in the percentage, so what we will do, we will multiply by 100 and we'll get this 1 by 8 into 100. is equal to 12.5. All these things, whatever I have explained over here, that is written. Clear? So now think of it, what about the aluminium? Out of 4 aluminium, okay, here only 2 aluminium are. So out of 4, 2 will be occupied by aluminium, isn't it? Out of 4, 2 will be occupied. So what percentage? 2 by 4 into 100 will do. And it will be 2 by 4 into 2 by 4 okay, समझ में आ गई बात, into 100, 50%. So magnesium will occupy 12.5% of the total tetrahedral void, while aluminium will occupy only 50% of the total octahedral void. Clear, बच्चे? It's a mistake over here. This is correct. This will be octahedral. Yes. Clear? Any problem in this? So that's all about this today class. Next is our calculation of density, and again the numerical is based on that, and that is again a important set of the question. 3-marker question can be directly asked from this question, this part, the next part. So that we will do in the next class. By the time, enjoy your study, make short notes, try to solve the numericals by your own, and try to get the concept. If it is still there is any problem, you can ask. Feel free to ask. Till then, thank you, class.